Today we're making charred broccoli in the air fryer. These are Parmesan crusted with a little bit of balsamic vinegar on there for that additional touch. You can change them up, make them your own, use whatever ingredients you have, and these are so simple to make. They also taste absolutely incredible and can be used as a side dish, a main dish, or just a snack on their own. Let's jump straight in. Now there really isn't much prep to this one. We're going to need 2 heads of broccoli, about medium to large size. Stand them up on their head and then just trim around the core, removing the florets. We want to make sure these are all the same size, that way they'll cook at the same rate. So just go through them all, make sure you trim them up, cut them in half, into quarters, whatever you need to do, just as long as they're the same size. Once you have that done, we're left with the stems. Trim off the ends, just removing those woody parts and discard, there's no use for them. Then what we can do is just start trimming this up, remove some of the outer layer. Some people find this bitter, so you can throw it away, or you can just use the whole lot, making sure it's all of the same size again. That way it will all cook at the same rate. Along with that, we also need 3 cloves of garlic. Just peel them, run them along a microplane to create a paste. You can also roughly chop them, but it is better to create a paste. That way it will coat the broccoli a lot better. When the prep's done, we can add the garlic into the broccoli. Also adding in 20 grams of Parmigiano cheese that's just been freshly grated, 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, 1 tablespoon of balsamic vinegar. This is completely optional, you don't have to do it. Then season up with a little bit of salt, as well as some cracked black pepper, 15 cracks worth. When that's all in, you can then start mixing this all around. Make sure nothing jumps out the bowl. Just mainly concentrating on breaking up that garlic because it can clump up, and also getting that olive oil and the balsamic vinegar all over, as well as the cheese. Once you have that done though, you have all this nice broccoli, beautifully seasoned and it smells fantastic. Add in just a touch of spray oil. Then we can add all the broccoli in there. Just scrape some of that flavors in the bowl. Let's then whack this in our air fryer. Put this on to manual cooking. We're then going to cook this for about 10 to 12 minutes at about 190 degrees Celsius. Double fan, push start, and let it go. Now after about 5 to 6 minutes, just push pause on the thing. You can remove this from the air fryer. And do you really own an air fryer if you don't give it a good old shake? And I just dropped loads of stuff on the floor. Let's get it back in there. Shut up the lid. And with that back in there, just resume for another 5 to 6 minutes or so. Now after about 12 minutes, we'll pull this open. Sprinkle over just a little bit more Parmesan cheese. The amount here is completely up to you, and just give it a tiny little mix. Put this back into the air fryer and then cook for another 5 minutes. Once that's all done, we'll then get these all into a mixing bowl. Hit them up with just a little drizzle of extra virgin olive oil, a little splash of balsamic vinegar, good little topping of some more Parmesan cheese, and of course, just a little bit of sea salt flakes. Then what we have is this crispy charred Parmesan broccoli. I know it's not the most prettiest dish in the world, but it is absolutely delicious. So with everything done, there is only one thing left to do, and that is, of course, we can then dig in. One thing I really like about these is that crisp texture, and when you bite into the florets, you just get that explosion of nutty flavor. It really is delicious. The balsamic vinegar adds that nice acidity. Of course, you don't have to use it if you don't want to. And just simple salt and pepper and Parmesan cheese. It is incredibly easy to make. It's cheap. It's probably one of the best things about it. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, leave a comment for the algorithm. It all helps me out massively. And subscribe if you haven't already. It's completely free, so why not? See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.